Hey there everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIII. In the last episode, after getting the growth egg, I advised everyone to come back to Eden at the Leviathan Plaza so that we can farm the Adamantoise for its platinum ingots, which we can sell for 150,000 gil, as well as the CP that it drops after defeating it. So if you have the growth egg, the Adamantoise will give you 80,000 CP after you beat it. If you don't have the growth egg, you'll only get 40,000, which is why I advised you guys to get the growth egg. So in order to get the growth egg, you have to beat Sea Stone Mission 55. For more details on that, you can check back on the last episode. I cover that in detail. Also, if you're having trouble defeating the Adamantoise, then I have a simple strategy with Vanille's Death Spell. So, for more information on the accessories you should wear and the party team, you can check back on the last episode. I cover how to defeat the Adamantoise with Vanille's Death Spell in detail. But if you've been following this walkthrough, then you should know by now how to beat him, because we have farmed him several times over the last couple episodes for his platinum ingots and CP. Alright, so I fought him about 11 or 12 times, and I managed to save up almost max CP. I have over 900,000 CP saved up with all characters. So if you've been following this walkthrough, you should be right about at the same spot I am on the Crystarium. We're now at stage 10 because we beat the game, and beating the final boss unlocks Crystarium stage 10. So what we did last time we advanced our characters down the Crystarium was we worked on their primary roles. We have all characters' secondary roles at least level 2. And for their primary roles, we are almost completed with them. We've maxed out our characters' primary roles halfway. So now that we have close to max CP, we're going to max our characters out the rest of the way. Alright, so we're going to start off with Vanille. Let's go ahead and start with her Ravager. So you should be very close to maxing out your character's primary roles. And if you have close to over 900,000 CP, you should be able to max them out the rest of the way. It's really important to take note that each CP, or each crystal, costs 60,000 CP, which is why I advise you to save over 900,000 so that we can max our characters out. Now, if you don't have over 900,000 CP, then I would keep fighting the Adamantoise. And again, the strategy is explained in detail on the last episode. Alright, so let's start off with Vanille's Ravager roll. Let's go ahead and max that out the rest of the way. And we've completely maxed out her Ravager roll at level 5. Now if you think you missed a crystal, after you maxed out, you can press B and you can look at the Ravager crystals at the bottom left hand corner. You can do this for all your character's rolls, so if you think you missed a crystal, you can double check it here. As you can see, Vanille has 4 out of 4 roll level crystals, 15 out of the 15 ability crystals, 45 out of 45 HP crystals, 35 out of 35 strength crystals, 32 out of 32 magic crystals, and 1 out of 1 accessory crystals. So she's fully maxed out, so it's highly advisable to double check and make sure that you've got everything at this menu here. Alright, so once you've maxed out Vanille's Ravager roll, let's move on to her Saboteur roll. Now take note that we are only maxing out our character's primary roles for now, and then once we are stronger, we'll come back here again and max out all characters' secondary roles as well. So for now, we're just focusing on the primary roles. Alright, so now let's go ahead and max out her Saboteur roll. Alright, so now her Saboteur roll is fully maxed out. Now we have to finish up her Medic roll. Now we might not have enough CP to max out her Medic roll, but we will be very close. And that's all we can do for now. So we are 4 crystals short of fully maxing out Vanille's primary roles. Now let's work on Lightning, starting off with her commando role. Alright, so we've completely maxed out her commando role. Now let's work on her Ravager role. And that takes care of her Ravager role. Finally, we'll max out her final role, her final primary role, Medic. Again, we're not going to have enough to max out this role, but we'll get very close, and then we'll finish up the primary roles on the next episode. Alright, so that's all we can do for Lightning. Moving on to Fang. Let's start off with her commando role. Now we've completely maxed out her commando role. Now let's work on her sentinel role. Alright, so that takes care of her sentinel role. Now finally, let's work on her saboteur role. And that's as far as we can go for now. So we need 240,000 more CP. So we should be able to get that in about 3 more Adamantoise battles because of our growth egg accessory. Alright, now let's work on Saz. Start off with his commando role. Once you've completely maxed that out, move on to his Ravager role. Alright, and that takes care of his Ravager role. Finally, let's work on his Synergist role. And that's all we can do for now. Moving on to Hope. Let's start off with his Ravager role. Now let's work on his Synergist role. Alright, after maxing out the Synergist role with Hope, let's work on his final role, the Medic. And that's as far as we can go for now. We need 5 more crystals with Hope to max out all of his primary roles. Now finally, let's work on Snow. So start off with his commando role. And then move on to his Ravager role. that's as far as we can go for now. We can do one more crystal, and we'll make that his sentinel roll. So Snow is 5 crystals away. So everyone is about 4 or 5 crystals away from maxing out all their primary rolls. So we need to do a couple more fights here. We need to get about 300,000 CP in total so that we can max out everyone's primary rolls to the fullest. And after that, all that'll be left to do is max out their secondary rolls. Alright, so now that our characters are a little bit more stronger, you'll see their HP has increased. Vanille has about 17,000 HP, Lightning has 18,000, Fang has 21,000, Saz has 22,000, Hope has 14,000, and Snow has 25,000. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to continue farming the Adamantoise for a couple more battles, about four or five more battles, so that we can get enough CP to finish maxing out our character's primary rolls. Once we're done with that, we're going to go take care of a couple Sea Stone missions and upgrade some accessories, so that when we come back we can take out the Adamantoses without Vanille, Summon, or Death Spell. Meaning we're going to beat the Adamantoise with brute force. So I'm going to finish up farming, and then once I have over 300,000 CP with everybody, I'm going to come back and I'll finish maxing out their primary rolls for you guys. Once we're done with that, we're going to take care of a couple Sea Stone missions so that we can get some really good accessories that's going to be really helpful to us. And then we're going to make some final adjustments to our accessories. And after that, we're going to take out the Adamantoses normally with brute force. Alright, so I'm going to do a quick Adamantoise battle for you guys to show you guys how it's done. And then once I'm done with that, that'll conclude the episode. So I'll quickly show you. Now I've already killed the Adamantoise here, so he's going to take a while to respawn. So let's go ahead and save our game. And then let's quit to the main menu. Then go ahead and reload your game. This will get the Adamantoise to respawn very quick. Alright, so once you have reloaded the game, the Adamantoise will be respawned in the Leviathan Plaza area of Eden. Quickly make sure you have the right accessories and weapons equipped. Make sure that Vanille is the leader of your battle team so that you can manually control her in battle, so you can summon and cast death. Alright, so for Vanille we have a Nirvana ultimate weapon, fully upgraded. 2 weirding glyphs, which will increase your magic by 250. 500 in total, because each one increases magic by 250, and we have 2. A collector's catalog, which will increase the chances of getting a platinum ingot after each battle. Platinum ingots can be sold for 150,000 gil. Sprint shoes, which is auto haste. For lightning, we have a fully upgraded Omega weapon. A fully upgraded Adamant Bangle, which will increase maximum HP by 1500. The Growth Egg, which doubles CP after each battle. A very important item. Remember, if you don't have the Growth Egg, you can refer back to the last couple episodes and I explain how to get it in detail. Because the mark that you have to defeat to get the Growth Egg is really tough. We have an Imperial Armlet, fully upgraded, which increases both physical and magical resistance by 20%. Sprint shoes, which is auto haste. Finally, for Fang, we have a Kane's Lance, fully upgraded, ultimate weapon. 2 power gloves, which increases strength by 250, and we have 2 of them, so the total strength increase is 500. A royal armlet, fully upgraded, which increases both physical and magical resistance by 15%. And sprint shoes, auto haste. Alright, so if you have any questions about how to get these weapons or accessories and upgrade them, you can check back on the last couple episodes, and it's covered in detail. Once you're ready, charge in to the Adamantoise. Immediately summon Heka with Vanille. This will disable the Adamantoise's legs, making him vulnerable to attacks. Quickly cast Deprotect and De-Shell, and then cast Imperil. Once you have the debuffs on the boss, keep spamming death until he's defeated. Eventually, if you keep spamming death, the Adamantoise will die. If you don't kill the Adamantoise and he gets back up, you can simply press start and choose to retry the battle, and then do the same strategy as before until eventually he does die. And you can retry as many times as it takes for death to kill him. Sometimes it's really fast, and then sometimes you might have to restart the battle 4 or 5 different times in order to kill him. But eventually, once you kill him, you'll get 80,000 Christian points. Now, the reason we're getting 80,000 Christian points instead of the normal 40,000, which he drops, is because we have the growth egg, which doubles the CP earned after each battle. And 40,000 CP doubled is 80,000. So again, if you have the growth egg, make sure that you equip it onto one of your characters, one of your battle team characters, so that it's in effect. Because simply having the growth egg will not give you double CP. You need to equip the accessory to one of your battle team characters. Alright, so we get 80,000 CP, and it looks like you didn't get the platinum ingot. Now, it's very important to take note that sometimes you won't get a platinum ingot. It's all by luck. It depends on luck. But if you equip the collector catalog, which you see we have on Vanille, that will increase the odds of obtaining items after battle. So it will increase your chances of getting the platinum ingot. But again, you might not get it. You have to keep trying over and over. Alright, so after the battle, you'll see that we only have 1 TP points left, so we won't be able to summon Heka on the next battle. So in order to get more TP, you need to kill the soldiers in the area and get a high battle rating. If you can get 4 or 5 stars in each battle in this area, then it will increase your technical points back up to 3, which is what is needed to summon. So after the battle with Adamantoise, after he has been defeated, we need to kill off the soldiers in the area so that we can get our 3 TP points back. And remember, to get TP, you need to get a high battle rating in battles.
What is it then? We love double points. More points, more drop.
Alright, so if you're having trouble defeating the enemies in battle and getting a high battle rating, you can equip the accessory Champion's Belt, which will give you recover your TP after each battle, even if you do get a low battle rating. So let me quickly find it for you guys. Here it is, the Champion's Badge. This accessory causes TP to recharge slightly even after obtaining a low battle rating. As you can see over on the right, it gives you the passive ability, Victory TP Charge. So if you're having trouble getting high battle ratings, which you should have no problem getting 5 stars, you can always equip the Champion's Badge to make your TP go up regardless. Alright, so now let's work on getting our 3 TP back. That way, at the next battle, we can immediately summon Heka. So go ahead and take out the soldiers in the area. Also take note that defeating these soldiers may give you incentive chips or credit chips. You can sell these also at the store for extra gil. So after taking care of the first group of soldiers, move to the right and take out the second.
You're gonna squirm!
You asked for it. Take this.
Alright, so after this battle you may need a little bit more CP. So go ahead and enter the building behind you. Here you'll see 2 Humbaba enemies, which are behemoth type enemies. I don't recommend to fight them because even if you get a 5-star, you won't get that much TP. So instead, run past them and you'll see some more soldiers in the middle of the area. Go ahead and take these guys out instead of the Humbabas. Now it's really easy to take them out and get a high battle rating if you can preemptive strike them. So try your best to preemptive strike them.
I'm not all smiles and sunshine.
Alright, so after this battle, if you got a 5-star battle rating in each battle, you should have over 3 TP points. You can check that at any time by pulling up the menu, and it's displayed in the bottom right hand corner. So as you can see, I have a TP of 3, which is enough to summon Heka at the beginning of the next battle with Adamantoise. Alright, so if you still don't have 3 TP, there's one more enemy group just ahead that you can fight for the extra TP. And if you still don't have enough over 3 TP after that battle, you can run back to the save point and save your game, and then reload it, and all the enemies in the area will be respawned, so you can fight them again. Once you have 3 TP points, go ahead and save your game, and then reload it, and the Adamantoise will be respawned so that you can kill them again for 80,000 more CP. And we're going to do this over and over until we have over 300,000 CP saved up. That way, whenever I start up the next episode, we'll be able to finish maxing out our character's primary roles, and then we can start hunting down some sea stone missions. Alright, so that's going to conclude this episode. I'll see you guys next time where we max out our character's primary roles and start hunting down some more sea stone missions. See you guys next time on the next episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIII.